A number of factors play into poverty, and subsequently homelessness, and new research confirms that. Tonight, we looked at this issue nationally in Ohio and at the local level here in Franklin County. The big takeaway, poverty is on the rise just about everywhere. For mom Tabitha Suntimer, a connection to the Salvation Army has been a godsend.
I don't have enough money anymore to go through the month.
We caught up with Tabitha as she waited with hundreds of others for her chance to shop at a holiday toy giveaway organized by the Salvation Army. She tells us holidays aren't always filled with joy, but often decisions, tough choices on which living expenses to pay or whether to buy gifts to bring her young children that holiday magic.
I qualify for benefits. I work. I also go to the food pantries on a weekly basis, and we still barely get by. And I still have to utilize generous places like this.
According to several researchers, homeless coalitions, and federal agencies, this is a story all too familiar for millions of Americans.
When we see the rates increase, when we see the conditions worsen, that is often an indicator that those same pressures are going to be felt across the continuum of people.
Amy Reigel, executive director at the Coalition on Homelessness and Housing in Ohio, says some data like homelessness counts are often used as a temperature check of sorts, an indication that if conditions continue, other economic groups could also be impacted. At a national level, a study released this month by Housing and Urban Development found the United States experienced a dramatic 12% increase in homelessness to its highest reported level. And here in the Buckeye State, Ohioans feeling the pressure.
Homelessness increased by 7% last year in the state of Ohio.
And on a more local scale, rate of poverty also seeing an uptick.
Everybody in our community has the potential to experience this issue at some point in time in their lifetime.
Danielle Seidnor, CEO with Rise Together Innovation Institute, and her team crunched the numbers to reveal the severity of poverty in Central Ohio.
1 in 7 people in Franklin County are currently experiencing poverty. So a family of 3 that makes less than $23,000 a year would be experiencing poverty.
While both agency leaders admit the data can be jarring, they agree knowing the stats and sharing the data are good first steps to addressing the problem.
We are in a position where the problem is not out of control. We can take efforts at the state and local level and really be able to help people find housing, to have a place to call home.
And we believe that this information will be foundational in making the right types of decisions.
And both of those experts did share that some of the rollbacks from a lot of those federal programs that were implemented during COVID do play into both homelessness as well as poverty. To learn more about the study that was uncovered here in Franklin County, we will have a link to the data gathered by Rise on our website, NBC4i.com.